Coach Devin here. Have you ever read the book The Secret or watched the movie? Have you ever thought, hey, I could do all that stuff, I just got to think about it and it's going to happen for me? Okay, this is the video for you. Before we get going, please click the heart button down below and subscribe for some more interesting fitness related information and videos. So the movie The Secret came out shortly after the book, and a lot of people, this is like 10, 12 years ago, people went crazy. And I still hear about The Secret all the time. People say, okay, I've made my my list of goals that I have, and I'm gonna get it because I've put it out to the universe. Interesting thought. And I'm actually a big fan of The Secret. People often will rip The Secret a little bit and say, oh, it's witchcraft or whatever. I'm not necessarily against the premise of the book The Secret or the movie The Secret. I don't think it's bad. I just think that there are some simple ways to maybe make it better, and the way that it actually works, I guess the secret of the secret. So that's what we're talking about today, the secret of the secret, for lack of a better term. So for me, what I took from The Secret was that goal setting is extremely important. You got to write those goals down. I'd always been a person really up until, I was in my mid to late 30s, where I had goals, but they were they're just out there in the wind, right? I mean, I never wrote them down because I thought that was cheesy. I don't know why I thought it was cheesy, but in some way I decided it was cheesy, and I just never did it for whatever reason, which is stupid. In retrospect, writing down your goals is extremely important. If you don't write down your goals, you kind of forget about them. So that was the first thing that really keyed me in The Secret, that make a list of goals. And some people use that as a vision board, and they're like, hey, this is my vision board for it. Okay, great. If that works, that works. I do it on my phone. I have an app called OneNote, and on OneNote, I just write down goals. Beginning of the year, I'll usually write down like my goals for 2020. I list it all out, and those can be professional goals, they can be personal goals, they can be relationship goals, they can be whatever the heck you want them to be. They just have to be a good goal that you want. I mean, don't pick goals obviously that aren't about you. You got to pick goals that you actually want. So that is the first thing for me. I write down all my goals. Now the second part that I find, this is where it comes in, the secret of the secret for me, is reading those goals every day. I believe that if you read your goals every day, they tend to be in the front of your mind. I'm not a believer and I'm not a fan of this, hey, I wrote my goals and I put them out to the universe and then they all happened. It doesn't exactly work like that, or at least it hasn't worked like that for me. How I do it is this. I write down all my goals. I break it all down exactly what what the goals are for the year, and then I read them every single day. And I mean every day. I don't go, I'm going to skip the next week. No, I read them every single day. And the reason I read them every day is I want them in the front of my mind. I feel like the way The Secret works, or the secret of the secret, shall we say, the way The Secret works for me is if I write that goal down, that's step one. Step two is the follow through. So what's my follow through going to be on these goals? Well, it helps me if I am making all the micro decisions in the course of my day to hit that goal. Now, when I talk about micro decisions, I talk about every little stupid thing you do all day. You make decisions every day, all day long. You're not even thinking about them. You're just making decisions. You make business decisions, decisions with your spouse on if you're going to be nice or you're going to be cranky, decisions with your kids. You just make decisions all day, every day. Everybody does it. It's normal. Now, the trick is when you read your goals every single day and you say, okay, these are my goals, and I read them every day, then you tend to make better decisions. The reason is because it's in the back of your head all the time. You're thinking, okay, that's something I want. This is how I want this, I want that. Whatever it is that you're looking for, you'll tend to gravitate toward. So basically the idea for me is that I just beat it into my head. I read it every day. I read those goals every single day, again and again and again, until I can just spit them out without even reading. And even then I still read them. And the idea is that I will make better micro goals over the course of my day that will help me hit those big goals. So I will make decisions knowing that that's in the back of my head and the big goal is there. It's sort of like for me when a client comes in and says, I need to lose 80 pounds. I don't say, okay, you're going to lose 80 pounds in the next 2 days or next 2 weeks or next 2 months. There's little goals along the way. You want to lose 80 pounds? Okay, we're going to break that down. Our plan is 2 pounds a week for the next 40 weeks, and you're where you are. Let's break it down, and we'll follow that through on a weekly or monthly basis, and that's how we get there. That's how goals work. You need a big goal, then micro goals. And what helps with The Secret is if you have a big goal and you read it every single day, you start making those micro goals. They just start to connect in your head, and you start to make better decisions on a regular basis. And when you make those better decisions, things click. You start to see opportunities. You start to see chances for you to be more positive with your spouse, you to be better with your kids, you to have better business decisions, you to be more fit. Whatever it is, you start to make better small goals along the way. And as you hit those small goals, things just get better and better. And next thing you know, you're rolling and you hit those big goals. So my advice to you, write down all your goals, read them every day, and then follow through with the little things that come up in your head every single day that will help you reach those goals. I put together a great PDF. It's called Devin's Guide to Amazing Abs. You can click the link. It is free and download it below. Have yourself a great day. Don't fight the awesome.